We will now perform the Tattvachmanam. Please take your Panchapatra Uddharani. Take an Uddharani of water and with your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, place the water in your palm. Take 3 sips of water as we chant the following 3 mantras. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyadatvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. With the base of your rinse your right hand, and with the base of your right hand palm, wipe your lips from right to left twice. Om Maham-Hridayaya Namaha. Rinse your right hand once more. With the index, middle and ring finger of the right hand, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Rinse your right hand again. With the index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear. Rinse your right hand once more. The little finger and thumb joined together, touch the navel, right chest, left chest. And then with all the tips of your fingers, touch the top of your head. Right shoulder, left shoulder, in the center of your chest. Rinse your right hand again. Now, clasp your right hand in your left hand and keep both your hands on your right thigh. We'll now chant the Sankalpa mantra, the conscious resolution to manifest all the powers, the state, and the being of Paramashiva from today's Abhyasa of the Nithyananda Yoga. We'll now chant the Sankalpa mantra. Mamopatta samasta duritakshaya dvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavimshatitame Nitya Yuge Pratame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe Paradakhande Meroho Dakshine Parshve Shakhabde Asmin Vartamane Yavaharike Prabhavadinam Shastyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Vishwavasu Nama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Lakshmi Venkateshwar Rito Tulama Ase Shuklavakshe Ashtamyam Shubhatito Budavasariyuktayam Uttarashadha Nakshatra Shula Yoga Vrishtikarna Evam Guna Visheshana Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatito Shri Kailasa Onnata Dvadashanta Shyamala Pita Ruda Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Bhinnaswarupa Parashivaputra Ratnakumara Gurumanya Tulyavatara Shri Parvati Stanyapanalabdha Divya Jnana Vishruta Sakala Nigama Gamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravaktir Shrimad Paramashiva Karuna Samadhigata Muktamaya Chuturashrayana Giyamana Chhatrachamara Shri Chinnakahaladi Samasta Birada Valyalankrita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarva Janasanga Sadyo Nirvana Diksha Vyayapa Vargavarsha Vrishta Narimuta Paramatakalaba Kesari Shaiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Shri Rajadiraja Pandi Maharaja Guru Shabana Shakyadi Mahandakara Nivarana Jnanavanu Vikshananar Budochedana Purvaka Shrimad Vrishabadvajasapaka Shaiva Samaya Kartre Sarvajna Ruda Shri Jagat Guru Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami Vagisha Sundara Manikya Vachaka Swami Nam Avatara Bhuta Shri Jnana Sambandha Swami Panaradrita Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pita Trinapatyuttara Dvishadama Guru Mahasannidhana Arunagiri Yogi Ishvara Paramparagata Arunachala Sarvajna Pita Guru Mahasannidhana कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनुविक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्याद्यनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ नवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोवंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सचितानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद जगत गुरु श्री श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दीर्घात्रिक योगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Rinse your right hand with the uddrini of water. Om Bhuva Sprishya. Now keep your Panchavatra, uddrini at a safe distance.
Yes. So with the rituals completed, we'll now enter into the yoga itself. Let's all stand up on our yoga mats. Before we enter into the asanas, just gonna warm ourselves a little bit up, as today we're gonna have a lot of stretching of the body. So we're going to spend more time in the stretching. So just warming up our body before we enter into all of those stretches. Yes. So let's start with our neck. We're going to do a nice and wide neck rotation. As you're moving your neck, bring awareness to your neck and see how your neck is feeling as you're rotating it. See which points in your neck you're feeling the stress, you're feeling the strain, you're feeling some tension, discomfort, whatever it may be. Bring your awareness to that point, and now, for example, if you're feeling it in the side, then when you come to the direct opposite of that side, then you want to just give it a nice pull over there, give it a gentle stretch over there for a few moments, and then continue to the back. Go to that point and then squeeze your neck in that point. Squeeze your neck in that point, and then relax and then continue rotating your neck. Let's switch directions. Go in the opposite direction. And once again, bring your awareness to the neck. And in general itself, as you're rotating your neck, try to give a little bit more pull rather than just rotating it. You want to stretch each part of your neck. So as you're going to the side, you want to give a gentle pull. You should feel the pull all the way to your shoulders and then go down. Stay there for a few moments and then slowly turn your neck, again coming to the side, having a gentle pull, and then going backward, squeezing the neck, and then continuing. So that is what is going to help completely relaxing the neck, warming it up for the asanas. Yes, let's relax. Now you're going to go in just one direction. So starting with the forward bend, so tilt your neck down, stretching the entire back of the neck. If you feel you want to use this time to stretch a particular point, adjust your neck and please do so. Stretch that particular point of the back of your neck where you're feeling some sort of discomfort or whatever it may be. You can turn your neck a little bit to each side, just allowing the entire back of the neck to get stretched. Release, and now tilt your neck up, and you're going to squeeze the back of your neck. Squeeze the back of the neck. Squeezing the back of the neck is the best way to relax the neck. At this position is where no strain at all. Your neck doesn't need to hold any weight. Stay here for just another moment and relax. Now we'll go to the sides. Tilt your neck to any one side and then place your hand on top. Or here you're not using your hand to pull your body down. You're just using it as a weight to give you a gentle push. If you feel you don't need it or you feel you don't want to keep your hands, you don't want to push your neck more, just your neck, your head itself is more than enough, and that's fine. You can keep your hands by your side. Otherwise, just place your hands on the side of the neck and use your hands to just gently give your neck a little bit more of a pull and relax. Switching to the opposite side, place our opposite hand on the neck. Gently start taking your neck down. Again, over here, if you want to turn your neck a little bit to angle your neck in a little different way, adjust your neck, you can do so. If you turn your neck a little more inward, you're going to feel the stretch little back. If you turn your neck a little bit outward, you're going to feel it more outside towards the front of the neck. So adjust your neck as you need. Staying here for just another moment and relax. That's good. You can just turn your neck from side to side. Just relax it. So now we're moving to the next part, which is our shoulders. Bringing your hands to your shoulders. Start rotating your shoulders as wide as you can. You want to try to touch your elbows together when your elbows come forward, and take your hands as back as you can. The main focus over here is to just get the rotation and go as wide as you can to stretch every part of the shoulder. So don't need to focus on going fast over here. Focus on trying to stretch as much as you can. If you need to stop in any particular point, you can do so. Let's switch directions. Go nice and wide. Any strain, any discomfort you're feeling in your neck, use this time to stretch that particular point. Release the stress, release the discomfort, and release. Next, we're going to rotate our hands as wide as we can. So here, try to keep your elbows as straight as possible. Take your hands as back as possible. Make the circles as wide as possible. And gradually, just increase the speed. Over here, you also want to get some blood flowing throughout the shoulders. So, gradually try to increase the speed. And let's switch directions. So, your shoulders are going to get a little bit tired out of this, but that's fine. You're getting the blood to start flowing all over the body, increasing the heart rate slightly. Focus on your breath over here as well. Breathe through your nostrils as deeply as you can. And relax. Yes. Now we're just going to move our hands from side to side, just stretching the back, the upper back over here. So when you do the back rotation, if you want to get an even deeper stretch, as you turn to one side, don't just turn back to the opposite side. Once you come to the maximum point you can go to, give a little bit more push. Turn to the opposite side and give a little bit push. Turn to the opposite side and give a little more. So like this, when you turn back, staying there for a moment and slightly pushing yourself a bit more and then turning will give you an even bigger stretch. And relax. Next, we are going to be moving to our wrists. So if you were joining us yesterday, we were focusing on a lot of asanas that were focused on the wrist holding on to the weight. So hope all of your hands are doing fine and there's no pain in your hands. But otherwise also use this time to just relax your wrist. Let's switch directions. Go as wide as you can. Keep the pace that's nice for you and relax. Next, let's pull our fingers towards ourselves. So hold your fingers, or if you want to keep your hands on your palm, press your fingers, pull your fingers towards you. Let's stay here for a moment. Just see how the entire strain in your wrist is relaxing. And let's bring our hand down. Pull your hands towards yourself and relax. Let's go to the opposite side. Pulling the opposite wrist towards you. Give it a gentle pull. And relax. Turn your hands down and relax. Yes. So with that, we'll now be moving to just a forward stretch to relax the lower back. So let's open our legs wide. Bring your legs wide and interlace your fingers above your head and pull your hands as high as possible. Before starting, we're just elongating the back. So bring your shoulders as high as you can, all the way to your ears. Pull yourself as high as you can. And now just stretch to the side. Bring yourself to the side. See how deep you're able to go, how far you're able to go. So this is going to stretch the side of the back. Try to go as deep as possible. Keep your breathing Steady and constant. You don't need to hold your breath anywhere here. And relax. Now let's switch directions. Continue to keep your hands pulling your back up as you switch directions. Once again, slowly start going lower and lower. If you need to adjust your back over here, you can do so. And relax. Come back to the center. Let's continue to keep our hands up. Now keep pulling your hands up and now slowly lean down and forward, trying to touch the ground, trying to bring your hands to the ground. You can remove, uncross your hands, and now try to bring your palms to the ground and feel that nice stretch in your lower back. Start breathing into your lower back. So you want to breathe into your stomach over here. So when your stomach expands and relaxes, your lower back will also slowly relax. Slowly walk your hands towards you. Try to pull yourself a bit more lower down. If your hands are not touching the ground, just bounce over there. If you want, you can widen your feet a little bit more. Try to bring your hands all the way down. Start moving from side to side, just getting some mobility in the back. Bring your hands to one foot, then turn to the opposite side, catch the other foot or the other leg, whichever point you are in. Just relax the back, loosen it out. Now let's come to one foot and just take a moment to pull yourself towards that foot. Once again, continue to breathe over here. Don't stop breathing. Don't hold your breath. And now let's switch directions, switch feet, switch our legs. Hold on to the opposite leg. Pull yourself towards that leg. You're not trying to pull yourself down over here. You're just trying to pull yourself to the side. Trying to bring your chest right in front of your leg. Turning as back as possible. So this is just going to stretch the side of the lower back. Keep breathing over here. Then let's switch directions again. This time try to go even further back. Just relaxing, pulling the lower back. You should feel the stretch over here. At this particular point is where you should feel the stretch. You will feel it in your legs as well. But apart from your legs, you want to feel it only on your lower back. Take your body as back as possible. You're not turning behind, you're moving your body towards the side. And relax. Come back to the center. And now you're just going to bounce over here. Bring your hands behind and try to pull yourself as back as possible, as if you're trying to catch something that's over there behind you. Just bounce over here. Keep your knees straight. You want to use this time not just to stretch the back, but also to stretch the hamstrings. Just bounce over here for another moment. Continue to breathe normally. and relax. Stop moving. Slowly walk your feet closer together and come up. Yes, that's good. Now we're just going to rotate our hips to just counter this forward stretch. Push your hips as forward as you can. As you move your hips forward, try to bend your back. Go lean back as much as you can. So as you bring your hips forward, you want to go step by step. So when your hips in the side, push yourself as back as you can towards the opposite side. Lean back and then come back to the side, leaning as much as you can to the opposite side and go as low as possible. So going nice and wide, just relaxing the back, and we'll switch directions. Just feel how your back is doing. Bring your awareness to how your back is feeling. This time is the best time that we can connect with our body because it's only at this time we know how our body in each part is feeling. Yes, let's relax. So, as you're doing each stretch, you want to bring as much awareness to that particular body part, to that particular point, to see how it is doing, how it is feeling, how it is stretching, how it is relaxing. So, as you start building this connection, that is when you're able to start moving your body in the way you want, whether it is healing your body or doing complicated asanas. Everything boils down to that how much you're able to connect with your body and how much control you have over your body. So, that is the main focus. Now, let's move to our knees. So, hold on to your knees and go as deep as you can. You can start small and slowly start to make the circle wider and wider, going as deep as you can, just bringing in a lot of movement to your knees, increasing the circulation, just moving all the fluids around, just loosening, lubricating your knees. Go as wide as you can now and relax. Switch the sides. Once again, start a little small and then you can go wider. Just a few more circles and relax. Yes. Let's now move to our ankles. Start rotating your ankles. Go in a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, but keep the circle of your foot. It's a really good time to also just wake your brain up because moving the ankle is one of the little complicated movements. It's not much awareness that we hold with that particular point. Let's switch directions. When you bring your foot down, you want to drive your foot as deep as you can, stretching the heels and the toes. Like squeeze your toes in and go up. Not just rotating your ankle loose in a loose way. You want to bring in some pressure to squeeze your foot in when you rotate your foot down. And let's switch feet. Also, if you're not able to balance, you can take the support of the wall. Don't hesitate to take the support of the wall if you need balance. Once again, focus on driving your foot down. Bring your foot as deep as you can. And let's switch directions. And relax. Yes. So now that we have completed for every part of our body, let's enter into the skeleton dance, the best way to wake the entire body up. And this is the time we are going to experience the powerful cognition Swamiji has been sharing with all of us, that we don't need to get energy from outside. We are the source of our energy, and use this time to express that energy that your body has, express that power that your body has, completely becoming your ultimate. So now stand with your hands by your side. If you want, you can close your eyes, keep your eyes open, whichever is comfortable for you. This is a powerful meditation technique that Swamiji has given to experience the ultimate energy being radiated by our body. So just visualize your entire body is now just a skeleton. There's nothing else on top of it, nothing else inside of it, including your identity. Everything is gone. It's just your skeleton standing here, Paramashiva and Swamiji filling it completely. Holding this in your inner space, slowly start moving each part of your body, your fingers, your toes. Also, if you're keeping your eyes closed while moving your body, then just keep your awareness on where you are, on your surrounding, to make sure that there is no furniture close to you. If you have people, then step little aside so that you're safe, and slowly start moving each part of your body. Start increasing the intensity, moving just one part of the body to start moving more. There's going to be no pattern in the way you're moving. It's going to be just wild, random, intense movements. Now, as the music plays, you're going to enjoy that music. Go with the flow, become one with the flow, unclutching from everything else, and release your body. Release every part of your body. The only reason your body is not moving intensely is because you're holding on to it, because of your resistance towards it. Now, just relax that, become one with the flow, and completely, intensely move your body. Drop all the laziness, tiredness, boredom, resistance you're having. Become intensely intense. Unclutch from your mind, unclutch from all the thoughts telling you to stop, to slow down. It's fine, it's okay, you're already warmed up. All the negative self-talk inside, relax from all of that. Becoming intense is your ultimate goal over here. Let's begin. Let's increase the intensity last few seconds. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, faster, 14, 13, 12, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go, last one, keep here, keep going, and relax. Yes, slowly stop, come to a standstill, stop moving your body, just relax, focus on your breath, don't need to adjust anything else, just bring awareness to your breath. Breathe in as deeply as you can through the nose and exhale completely through the nose. If you want, you can exhale through the mouth if that's better for you, if you feel that's more comfortable. But inhale only through the nose. See your heart rate slowly settling down, but at the same time, your entire body is now awake. You're able to bring awareness to the tips of your toes, the tips of the fingers, the top of your head. The entire body is now alive, throbbing with energy. Continue to keep the awareness on the breath simultaneously. Keep the breathing as deep as you can. Now, you can slowly open your eyes and let's come to a seated position. Yes. So now with that complete warm up, we'll be entering into the asanas for today. So today we are starting with Anjani Asana. Anjani Asana is a simple asana where we're going to be sitting with our legs stretched in front of us. Now keep your back as straight as possible and bring your palms underneath your sitting bones. Bring your palms underneath the sitting bones. Keep the palms facing up. Try to straighten your elbows. Try to straighten your back, pushing your back up and forward. Bring your chest out. Bring your shoulders back. This is Anjani Asana. Keep the toes pointed up, your feet together. Now in your inner space, visualize Bhagavan Hanuman. And in this asana, the drishti point, the point that we are going to be focusing at, is the tip of the nose. In many asanas, we have the drishti gaze, and just as to rehydrate the context, when we lock our eyes at a particular point, we are able to completely stop all the visualizations happening inside of us, all the random visualizations happening in our inner chatter, our inner mind voice, all the visualizations you're just seeing over there that's distracting you, that you may not even be aware of that's happening inside as you see externally, all of that will completely stop. And the japa of the asana is Mahasadashivoham. So holding on to this japa will intensely stop all the verbalizations happening inside of you. Yoga is the time that your body is open and When your body is open, when you're with your body, whatever you talk, whatever you think, whatever you do becomes part of your biomemory, part of your muscle memory. So now use this time to intensely bolt that Mahavakya in your inner space rather than all the thoughts which are there. That is why these two components are very powerful yet subtle. So holding on to them, using these two components in the asanas is a powerful way to unclutch yourself. Now, the other components are the visualization of Bhagavan Hanuman. So hold Bhagavan Hanuman. So if you can see that there is something to stop the unnecessary verbalizations, unnecessary visualizations, and there is something to engage our mind in. Like you can always see that you cannot stop your mind. It's impossible to stop your mind. But it is very much possible to bring your awareness on something higher, on the higher consciousness. The pranayama we are going to be performing is the Rechaka Kumbhaka, which is inhaling as deeply as you can and holding your breath comfortably at the end of the exhalation. And when you can't hold on anymore, inhale through your nose. We are going to be performing the Jalandhara Bandha in this asana. The Jalandhara Bandha is where we are going to lock the chin to the chest. So lean your neck forward, keep your back straight. Just bring your neck forward and lock your chin to the chest. Also, we are performing the Mula Bandha, locking the perineal floor, and continue to internally chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham. Let's all keep our back straight.
दो कर की उभय हथेली कोरबारली मेले भेली सो आगा में भूपरिदासे माहम ने अंगुली मिलिरासे.
Relax. Bring your hands from under you. And we are now going to be entering into the main focus, the main asana for today, which is Paschimottanasana. So we're going to be in this asana for some time. Not just this asana, but all of its variants that come along with it in this mini sequence inside of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. So let's start with the Paschimottanasana. So Paschimottanasana is where you're going to be bringing your forehead to your knees and holding on to your feet in the Prana Mudra. So holding on to the big toes with your index and middle fingers. So hold on to your big toes in your index and middle fingers. So before we enter into the asana, let's first take a nice deep breath and raise our hands all the way up. Let's give it a try just now. So inhale as deeply as you can, and as you exhale, lower your body forward. Now, many of us, what we do is we do this. Yes, you're not able to lean forward, that's understandable. But what I am doing over here is pushing my entire upper body forward, pushing my chest forward at the same time. Because you need your entire hip to also move, not just your upper body. Because if your upper body moves, you're never going to be able to touch your toes, you're never going to be able to bring your forehead to your knees. Only if your hips move forward, you will go lower. So now as they're showing the close-up, I can show again. So this is how most of us do. So we're trying to catch our toes. It doesn't move because our hips are pointing back and we are trying to bring ourselves forward. So our hips in the opposite direction, our hips are taking us in the opposite direction, but we are trying to go in the opposite direction. So that doesn't work out. So that's why we need to bring our back straight, and when you bring your back straight itself, you can see how your hips also raise up, your hips align with your back. And once your hips align with your back, you want to move your entire upper body forward. So feel like, imagine like your entire upper body is locked from your hips. So you're moving your hips, your pelvic bones are also moving forward and down. So that is something you want to explore over here first before we enter into the asana. This is the most important part, because once we understand how to make that happen, then allowing your hamstrings, your calves to all stretch and allow you to take you forward is the second component. But this is itself going to show you how much more forward you're able to reach in this asana. So moving your hips forward, you want to slowly bring yourself forward, step by step, inch by inch, bringing yourself forward and bring your forehead to your knees. So now let's all try to focus on this. Let's all give this a try. So from a straight position, even if you want to use your hands, focus on how you're going to move your hips forward at the same time, keeping your back as straight as possible. Try to move your hips forward. Explore this movement. See, how do you bring your hips forward? What is the way for you to move your hips forward? Not just your upper back. And another important component of the asana is the breathing. You want to breathe as deeply as you can. You want to breathe as controlled as you can. That's going to help immensely to relax your muscles, to relax your body, to enter into a more deeper state that is helping your body to get to allow you to move into the stretch, because of a lot of resistance is there in your muscles by default, that keeps you from getting hurt when your body stretches too much. So to allow yourself to just relax from that resistance, you want to breathe nice and deeply. And sure, if you have a partner, if you have someone with you, then you can take their support as well to enter into the asana. They can come and give you a gentle press on the back. But otherwise, for those of us who are doing the asana by ourselves, focus on walking your hands forward and staying in the position. So, whichever position you are, whether your hands are just on your knees, your hands are just on the calf, wherever your hands may be, the focus is go to your maximum where you're not feeling pain, you're just feeling discomfort. And that point would be like a point where you can just relax, like you can just stay over here. You're not feeling that you have to get off of the asana, but at the same time, if you go further, it hurts too much. So that's the point you want to go. And then slowly, as you exhale, maybe every one, maybe three breaths, depending on how you're feeling, then slowly move yourself 1 centimeter forward. Even that is fine. Keep your head down. You don't want to keep looking forward. If you're trying to look at the screen to look at how I am doing it, it's fine. I'm just giving you the instructions now, so you can bring just your listening towards me. You can keep your neck pointed forward, neck straight, your face pointed down. Each time you exhale at the end of maybe every 1 or 2 breaths, try to move yourself even a centimeter forward. Again, move it a bit forward. Move it forward. Keep going forward. Because if you just stay in that place which you feel is comfortable, that's not going to bring you to the stretch. That's not going to bring you forward. As you keep making progress, as you keep making movement, that is only going to make the previous position even more easier for you to come forward next time. Allow yourself to just sink naturally. You don't want to be putting any force, trying to just squeeze yourself into the asana. None of that should be done. That's going to hurt your muscles. That's going to injure you. If you're using force which is hurting you, you're breathing fast, you're struggling, that is only going to injure you, and you really don't want an injury in your hamstrings. So that's why be very careful with your body, be very aware with your body, and with awareness, you can easily do the asana. You don't need any of the stress, strain, pressure, force to get into the asana. Anytime with flexibility, it's not about force, it's not about using power to get into it. You need to get into a more relaxed, fluid state to allow your body to get into that posture, to allow yourself, your muscles to relax, to flow into that asana. Now, as you're moving forward, whatever negative self talk you're having, saying, oh, it's enough, it's paining, I'm done, unclutch from all of that. Drop it at Swamiji's feet and tell Swamiji that you are manifesting your ultimate over here. You don't want any of that negative self talk. Unclutch from it. We're just staying here for a few more moments. Continue to breathe as deeply as you can. Move your body as forward as you can. Bring awareness to the point where you're feeling the pain, where you're feeling the discomfort. Bring awareness to that point and see what is happening. What signals are being sent? Which part of your knee, which part of your hamstring is feeling that stretch? Is it just one particular point? Is it the whole muscle? What is telling me that I'm stretching now? Unclutch your mind from the pain. Bring your mind, bring your awareness, bring your thoughts onto the asana. If you're able to touch your head to the ground, then next focus on bringing your head in between of your legs. So we have some of us who are able to do the asana already. So if you're already able to do the asana, if it's very simple, then focus on bringing your forehead to the ground. We're just going to stay here for another minute. Let's keep the will persistence. If you want to slightly bounce yourself in that moment, you can do so. And also, many of the time your toes are going to just blade outward. You don't want to allow that to happen. Try to keep your feet together, because when you blade your toes out, you will feel the stretch getting easier, but at the same time, it's just that your legs are not getting stretched, and that's why you're feeling it easier. You're losing the point of focus when you're doing that. So bring back your legs together, bring your legs back together as you're going forward and down. And yes, slowly, let's raise up. Let's slowly come to a seated position. You're just going to go into a counter pose for a moment. So slowly just turn yourself, bringing your stomach down. Just allow your back to relax over here for a moment, decompress, and slowly lift your upper body and just squeeze your back, squeeze your lower back over here. Lift your entire back as much as you can. Allow your hips to sink down. Tilt your neck backward. And now just breathe into your back. Focus on breathing as deeply as you can. Breathe as deeply as you can through your nose. Fill your entire lungs and exhale. And relax. Yes. Now you can come back to a seated position. And we're going to repeat the Paschimottanasana. This time we're going to be holding the components, the various different components of the asana. We're going to focus on the various different components of the asana. So the visualization is Swamiji in our inner space. We're going to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka, which is holding the breath after exhaling. The Bandha is the Mahamudra Bandha, which is all three bandhas together. The Mula Bandha, the root lock, the Udyana Bandha, the stomach lock, and the Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock. I'll be guiding you through all of this. And internally hold the Japa Mahasadashivoham rotating in your throat center. Okay, so let's get our legs stretched in front of us. Once again, let's take a nice deep breath. Push your hips forward, push your back forward, push your upper body forward, and go as low as you can, pulling yourself towards your leg. And now, once you have come to that point, for example, if this is that point, then over here, you're going to visualize Swamiji. You're going to perform the Mula Bandha. Take a nice deep breath. Lock your chin to your chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Pull your stomach in and up. When you pull your stomach in and up, Then you want to also try to lean as much forward as you can. Use that time to lean forward. Pull your stomach as deep in as possible, in and up. And then inhale and repeat the process again. So let's do it now together. Now, wherever you're holding on to, tighten your perineal muscles. Take a nice deep breath. Lock your chin to the chest. Now, slowly exhale, emptying your lungs. Pull your stomach in and up. Hold your breath and inhale again. Internally, hold the japa Mahasada Shivoham again and again, rotating in your throat center. We'll now hear the Shastra Pramana.
जानुपरिललाटं तु पश्चिमं तानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते. Slowly.
Inhale and raise back up. So we're not done with the stretch. It's just that we are done with this asana. We have four more asanas which are going to be helping us to get into this stretch. So going to the next asana, which is Ugrasana. So in Ugrasana, the only difference is that we're not holding our toes. We are going to be bringing our hands behind our neck and leaning forward. So let's do the same thing as we have done in the Paschimottanasana. Take a nice deep breath, and then slowly as you exhale, once again pushing your entire hips and your upper body forward, bring your elbows to the side of your head. So this is Ugrasana. So now let's interlace our hands around the neck and slowly lower yourself down. Again, push your chest forward, push your hips forward, push your back forward, moving your entire upper body forward and down. Yes, now we can all slowly relax, raise yourself back up. And before we try this asana again, we're going to do some different stretch to allow our hips to get a little bit mobile. So what I've been noticing in all of you doing the asanas right now is that none of you are doing the hip mobilization of moving your hips forward. Most of you are still trying to figure out how that happens, or your hips are stuck. You maybe are feeling that you have a little bit more flexibility in your hips, but sorry, in your hamstrings, but you're still not able to move your hips forward. So we are going to be doing a little different stretch over here to make that happen, which is Bhadrasana, the butterfly pose. So let's bring our feet together. Bring your feet together, bring your toes together, and now hold on to your feet with your hands. Bring your legs as close to you as possible. And now you're going to try to bring your knees to the ground. So once you bring your knees to the ground or wherever it may be, okay, however deep you can, that's fine. Now you're going to start leaning forward. This is the most important point over here, leaning forward. This is what is going to allow your hips to open up. So if you want to remove your hands from your knees and bring your hands forward, you want to start using your hands to walk yourself forward. Like Sandeep Aya, you're doing that, that's really good. You can do like that. So start moving your hips forward, and then you'll see what I'm explaining from the start of this stretch. From the start, when we started the Paschimottanasana, what is moving your hips forward mean? You will start seeing that your body is now turning towards the forward. So slowly start pulling your hands, pulling your legs forward, sorry, pulling your hands forward, keep your legs together and lower your chest to your feet. So also after this sequence, we are going to be having the Bhadrasana sequence. So this is going to be really helpful for the next mini sequence inside of the Pratama Vinyasa Krama. So again over here, come to the point that you feel is your maximum, where you feel it's not hurting, but at the same time you are feeling some stretch happening. Come to that point, lock yourself there, don't go up, don't go down, just stay over there. Now just start breathing as deeply as you can. Relax your mind, relax your body. Bring awareness to the point where this stretch is happening, and just slowly relax that part consciously. Bring awareness to that point. Tell your body that you're the one stretching it, that you're going to take care, make sure that you're safe, and tell your body to just completely relax as you just slowly lower yourself forward and down, bringing your forehead onto the ground. Once you've brought your forehead onto the ground, then try to bring your chest onto the feet and just stay over here. Yes, now I can see most of you are moving your hips forward. Some of you are still stuck. So if you have a partner, it's always best, always really nice to help. This is what I'm talking about. So you want to push your hips forward. Mm. What? Okay. Yeah. Yes. So let's continue to stay here for a few more minutes. Just allow your body to relax into that position. Hmm? Something's poking. Completely relax your body. Technically, you should be able to just sleep in the asana. That's what the yoga pramanas say. Stiram Sukham Asanam. Comfortability and stability is a asana. So whichever position you are in, try to be in that with comfort and stability at the same time. So once you feel that you have touched your chest to the ground, then move into the Paschimottanasana. Once you feel that you have stayed there, you feel that you have, if you have already touched your chest to your feet with your legs together in the Bhadrasana, that's great. Now once again give the Ugrasana a try. Bring your legs straight, interlace your fingers behind your neck and try to get into the asana. If you want to raise up and do a counter pose for a moment, turning into Bhujangasana, if you want to do that, then you can do that as well. You can allow your back to just relax for a moment. And also, this is at the same time, this is also going to stretch the thighs. So, this is also very much like Bhadrasana. It's not just stretching the back, but it's also stretching the thighs. So, push yourself as back as you can, and you also want to push your hips down. Push your back as high as you can. Tilt your neck backward. You want to just squeeze that muscle over there. Completely relaxing it. Stay here for just a few more moments. and slowly relax. Let's come back up and now walk yourself into a seated position again. So now after this Bhadrasana stretch, we are going to give it another try. So let's interlace our hands behind our neck, take a nice deep breath, and again lean forward and down, bringing your chest forward, bringing your back forward, bringing your hips along with it. It's going to be harder because in this asana you have no way of pulling yourself forward. It's just the weight of your hands that's taking you lower. So it is going to be a little bit harder if you're trying to go even deeper, like trying to bring yourself all the way to touch your forehead. Once again, completely relax yourself, breathe as deeply as you can. Try taking yourself inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, however little forward, but try to keep moving forward. Don't stop, keep moving forward. In your inner space, visualize Devi Kali. In your inner space, you're going to visualize Kali, powerful energy of Kali. Yes, Ramesh, I can see you have a beautiful photo of Kali in your house as well. So you can visualize that Kali in your inner space as you're doing this asana. Completely relax your body. Have a conversation with your body, whether it's not verbal, but inside you. And also, stop all of the negative self talk inside you're having. Some of us have this that, oh no, I'll never be able to do this asana, it's not possible, I just can't go forward, I've tried everything. So unclutch from all of that and use the japa Maha Sada Shivoham continuously inside you to keep unclutching, to keep you in the right space, to keep you in the right cognition.
स्वपानिभ्यां दृढं दत्त्वा जानूपरि शिरोन्यसेत् आसनोऽग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेद् निलदीपनम्. Yes.
Let's
Let's slowly.
slowly raise up. Let's slowly raise ourselves up. And now we're going to be once again getting into the counter pose. Let's turn onto our stomach. Turn onto your stomach and just lower your stomach down. Get into the Bhujangasana. Push your chest up. Push your hips to the ground. Tilt your neck backward. Keep your breathing going. Don't stop breathing. Don't hold your breath. Push as back as possible. And relax. Slowly. You can come on to your hands. If you want to come on to your heels, keep your hands stretched. If you want to do this stretch, we can do this one also. Just stretching the back, pulling your hands as forward as you can. You want to like walk your hands after you come into the asana and try to move your hands forward. You can slightly keep your heels apart to allow your chest to come in between. Breathe as deeply as you can into your lungs now, expanding your chest and relaxing it, which is directly going to just help to slowly relax the lower back as well. Now slowly relax. Slowly raise up, come to a seated position, and we're going to move into the next asana, which is Marichi Asana. So Marichi Asana is a bit more simple. So we are going to start with our right leg. So now bend your left leg in, bend your left leg and bring your foot as close to the perineum as possible. Bring your knee close to your chest. And now bring your hands inside of the knee. So as our left leg is raised, bring your left hand inside of the knee and wrap your left hand around the knee, bringing it as back as possible. Now taking your right hand, you want to take your right hand all the way behind you and now interlace your fingers. So to perform this asana, the more forward you lean, you'll be able to interlace your fingers behind you. Try to, if you feel that it's very difficult, then bring your hands lower. So if you keep your hands by your sitting bones, by the side of your hips, then you will see that it becomes easy. The higher you bring your hands to interlace them, it gets harder because you need more shoulder rotation over there and that gets a little bit stuck. So after you, if you're not able to hold your hands, that's fine. Just keep your hands as close together as possible. And now focus on leaning forward and down. Try to bring your forehead all the way to your knees. So this is Marichi Asana. We're going to be visualizing a sage named Marichi in our inner space. So let's stay here for a few moments, for a few minutes to allow us to stretch just one foot. So till now we have been trying on both feet. Now we're going to focus on just one foot. So as we have been doing in the previous asanas, once again you want to bring that same relaxation. You want to continue to breathe as deeply as you can and also keep moving forward little by little until you're slowly able to touch your knees to your forehead. So we're continuing to hold the japa Mahasada Shivoham in our inner space as we are doing this asana.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now slowly relax, raise up and relax your knee to the side, relax your knee down. And now we enter into Mahamudrasana. This is the main asana that we're going to be focusing on right now. So this is going to really help us to do the previous two asanas, the Paschimottanasana and the Ugrasana. This asana now on one foot, you would see that one leg is easier because you're able to bring all of your energy just onto one leg instead of two legs. You're able to focus on one leg, so that will make it easier for you, and you'll also be able to go a much deeper into the asana. And you'll also find out which of your leg is your strong leg. For me personally, I feel that I have more flexibility for this asana on my right leg. So if you feel like that, then you can also balance it out by performing extra time on the left leg. So bring that awareness also into the asana. So let's get into the asana now. Once again, we're going to be taking a nice deep breath. Raise your hands all the way up. Pull your back as much as you can and lean forward and down, completely exhaling. Pull your stomach in and up for a moment and go as low as possible. So this is Marichi Asana. So now, sorry, this is Mahamudrasana. So now as you're performing Mahamudrasana, hold your foot wherever you can, and let's bring the will persistence into just staying in that particular point. You don't try to force yourself, don't try to push yourself too much. Whichever point you are able to bring your leg to, bring your forehead, lean forward. Whichever point you're able to bring yourself forward, bring yourself to that point. And just stay relaxed over there. The visualization we are holding is Swamiji. So hold Swamiji in your inner space. Any distraction, any thoughts you're having, keep bringing yourself back to visualizing Swamiji. And many of us over here have had the opportunity to physically see Swamiji, to physically get his blessings, or even online. Bring back that visualizations, that beautiful memories you have had with Swamiji. This is the best time to enjoy that. Because when you're enjoying all of these memories in this asana, All of that is directly getting implanted into your muscle memory. Your entire body is going to be experiencing that ecstasy instead of the pain as you enjoy those memories with Swamiji. So take nice and long breaths. Yes, Rameshaya, that's really good. Keep staying there. Yes, Sandeepaya, that's really good. Continue to stay there. Don't bend your knee for anything. Bending your knee is not going to help. It may give you a temporary feeling that, okay, at least you're able to hold your toes, but it's not going to help you in stretching at all. So keep your knees as straight as you can, and however far you're able to go, that's fine. You don't need to be able to do the asana today. You don't need to be able to do touching your forehead to your knees today. If you're able to move forward even by 1 inch is a breakthrough for you. It is a manifestation, and every smallest manifestation should be celebrated. So if you have seen that, okay, I moved a centimeter forward, I'm able to move an inch forward from where I previously felt that I'm just stuck over there. That itself is a breakthrough. Just another minute. We're going to stay here. Continue to stay here for just another minute.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः.
Now, slowly raise up. Let's raise up. Touch your feet in front of you. Just shake your legs out. Relax your right leg. You can also just twist your back to the side to allow your back to also relax. Just take a moment to allow your back to just relax. You can close your feet in, hold yourself, and just rock your lower back over here. And yes, now we'll be moving into the next asana, which is Marichi asana on the opposite side. So previously we had bent the right leg. This time let's bend the left leg. So now bringing your left leg in, bringing your left leg all the way close to your perineum. Now take your right hand, lean forward and down, and wrap your hand around your leg. Next, Take your left hand, bring your left hand towards the back, and now hold on to your fingers behind you. So whether you're able to hold your hands behind your back or not, now start leaning forward and down, lower your neck down, and push yourself forward and down. Actually, now that you have your foot on the ground, you can use your foot to push yourself forward. So use yourself to push yourself down. Use your foot to push yourself down. Bring your foot as close to the perineum as possible. The further away your foot is from the perineum, from your opposite thigh, the more difficult it's going to be to go down. Once again, just relax over here. Completely unclutch over here. And in your inner space, you're going to be visualizing a sage, Marichi. Visualize the great sage Marichi in your inner space. And the japa you're going to be holding is Mahasadashivoham. So intensely hold this visualization in your inner space.
तानपानं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now slowly lower your raised knee to the ground. Lower your right knee to the ground. And now we are going to be focusing on the left leg to stretch the left leg. So let's raise our hands all the way up. Pull your back as high as you can. And now completely exhale and lower yourself all the way down. So once again, push your hips forward, push your back forward, push your entire upper body forward. Hold on to wherever you can, whether it is just your knees, you're able to hold on even further. Wherever you're able to hold on to that furthest point from you and start slowly pulling yourself down. Even if you see you're able to move a centimeter, you're able to move an inch, that's great. That's an amazing breakthrough. Celebrate that. Relax in this position. You want to just spend this quality time with your body. There is something that would click with you. There is some particular position, particular way of doing it which will click with you. That is what you need to find. So let's get into the asana. Lower yourself as much as you can. Breathe as deeply as you can. Just allow your body to relax in this position. We just have a few more minutes before we can relax. Let's keep the will persistence. Whichever point you're able to stay in, stay there. And even if you're able to move an inch forward, that's great. But stay there. Don't release from that position. Don't relax from that position. Again, the visualization of this asana is Swamiji. So let's use this time to just enjoy all of those memories we have had with Swamiji, the experiences we have had with him. And just by holding on to those memories, you'll be bolting those memories into your muscle memory, into your body, rather than focusing on the pain, rather than focusing on the difficulty, you can be enjoying the time with your body. Unclutch from all of the self in negative self-talk that's happening inside, the impossibility your mind is showing you. Because the goal of today is not to touch your head to the toe, but it is to move forward. That is all is what you need to do. If you're able to move an inch forward, that is more than enough. You have had a breakthrough today. Sandeepaya, that's really great. Aya. Just continue to stay there. It's really nice. You're going so deep in. We have just 1 minute before we relax. Let's give it all we have. Let's give our complete focus, energy into this asana now. Unclutch from everything else. Continue to stay there. We have just 1 minute before we relax. Pull yourself forward as much as you can. I think last 20 seconds. and relax. Slowly raise up. That's great. Let's now do the counter pose. Let's all turn on to our stomach. Bring our hands by your side. Push yourself down. And now flatten your feet and lift yourself up into Bhujangasana. Completely exhaling. Push yourself back. Just squeezing the back. Do this intensely so that it just counters all the forward stretching and pulling that we have had. Just bringing your back to the central position. Continue to breathe. Don't stop your breath. Push your hips to the ground and relax. Bring your hands back down. Bring your chest to the ground. And now you can turn onto your back as we are entering into Shavasana. Before you enter into Shavasana, if you want to just rock your lower back a little bit just to relax it, you can do so. You can bring your knees, bend your knees to your chest, and just relax your lower back, rotating your hips. You can squeeze your legs or you can just leave your hands by your side, whichever is comfortable for you. You can rock back and forth, side to side, or if you want to go in a circle, you can do that. This is one of the asanas from the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, Swatanasana. So anytime you have lower back pain also you can do this. It'll help you a lot to really relax from the pain. So if you're noticing that you have a little bit more pain you're feeling on one particular side, just massage that part. And let's now relax our legs. You can stretch your legs forward. Close your eyes. Adjust your body. Stop all the movements. Breathe as deeply as you can, as slowly as you can. Just want to completely relax yourself. Completely unclutch from all the thoughts that's happening inside you. Visualize Swamiji intensely in your inner space. If you're having any pain, discomfort, stress, tension, you're able to see in a particular part, bring awareness to that part of your body and just relax it. Consciously bring awareness and relax. Many of us just automatically have so much of tightness in our eyebrows. So just relax your eyebrows as well. It can be so subtle, but just by you bringing that awareness to your body, now slowly start moving your toes and your fingers. Bring awareness back to your body. Now slowly bend your knees and bring your knees to your chest. Just rock from side to side, waking your body back up. And now you can turn to one side and slowly come up to a seated position. If you want, you can continue to keep your eyes closed. Now bring your hands into the Namaskar Mudra. Close your eyes. And now we are going to take a moment to remember all the great things Swamiji has done for us. whether it's manifesting healing, wealth, relationships, powers, giving us this opportunity to do the most authentic yoga, or even being a part of our life, choosing us to be a part of His life. Let's offer our gratitude to Swamiji for all that he has done. And from that space of gratitude, let's take a deep breath and chant the Purna Mantra, offering that gratitude at Swamiji's feet. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत्श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you all for joining us for today's Nithyananda Yoga, and hope all of you had an amazing experience, had breakthroughs. Surely feel free to share your experience on social media or in the Zoom chat itself. And next we are going to be having the Brahma Muhurta Puja, where we are going to be offering the gratitude to Swamiji in the form of the puja. So if you have your puja set and if you're going to be joining us, please bring your puja kits and join us for the Nitya Puja happening in 20 minutes. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.
Nithyananda, welcoming all the participants to the Pada Puja and Paramashiva Puja. Requesting all the participants to please settle down with your puja kits. Please make sure that you are in the Tirumula Varkavedam, the traditional Hindu attire. Please make sure that you have the basma, the vibhuti and kumkum applied in all the 16 places. Please make sure that you have all the puja items ready in front of you. The flowers, water, naivedyam, lamp, incense sticks, the sandalwood powder, kumkum and akshata. Please settle down. Sit in a comfortable position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Bring your awareness, Swamiji, in your inner space. Inhale deeply and exhale. Get into a space of deep gratitude to the Master. Get into the space of Soham Asmi, that even when you worship, you are Him. Be in the space of complete blissful awareness. Unclutch from any other thoughts you are having of yesterday or what is going to happen today. The puja is the time when you connect with Swamiji, connect with Bhagavan Paramashiva. Be in the space of deep feeling connection. Let us now begin the declaration for the Pada Puja and Paramashiva Puja. Please declare with integrity and authenticity. If you agree to this, the following declarations, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that cosmic energy exists. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Devi Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti, the Guru Padakas, and the Atmalinga are the Chinmaya Vigrahas, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that the Pada Puja and Paramashiva Puja I am offering now will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth of Soham Asmi, that even when I worship, I am Him. Yes. We will now begin with the Sadguru Vandanam. In the Sadguru Vandanam, we offer our gratitude to our beloved Swamiji. Now please take a few flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Vilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. The next offering is the Guru Parampara Vandanam, in which we offer our gratitude to the eternal lineage of all the Gurus, the enlightened masters. Now please take a few flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Paryantam
Vande Guru Paramparam.
The next offering is the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam. In the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam, we offer our respects and gratitude to Bhagavan Arunagiri Yogeshwara, who is the incarnation of Bhagavan Paramashiva. Now please take a few flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra.
Lalate Tripundri Tilakata Kasturi Tilakaha Swaranmala Daruspurita Navasanaha Tadano Dushtaram Hirasi Varirajam Shishikalam Pradeeva Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate.
The next is the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. Keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, pour an Uddani of water into your right palm and sip the water from the base of your right palm 3 times. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Svada. Wipe your lips twice from the right to the left. Om Mahamridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands with the tips of your index, middle and ring fingers. Touch above your upper lip with below your lower lip. Wash your hands with the tips of your index finger and thumb joined together. Touch your right nostril and left nostril. With the tips of your ring finger and thumb joined together. Touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hands with the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together. Touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together. Touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and the heart center. The next is Shuklam Bhadram, where we offer our gratitude to Bhagavan Mahaganapati, the remover of obstacles and the Lord of spontaneous completion. Now please take some flowers and akshata in your right hand. Keep both your hands as fists and tap the sides of your forehead along with the mantra. Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnam Jashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Jayet Sarva Vignopashantayet. The next is the pranayama, the regulation of the prana, the life energy. Now, please inhale deeply, retain the breath, and exhale while we chant the Samhita mantras. Om Om Ishanamurthaye Namo Om Prashoktaye Namo Om Bhagavadaye Namo Om Bhavadevakhyaye Namo Satyajatmurtaye Namo Om Bhamadaye Namo Om Bhimshasye Namo Om Shikaye Namo Om Enkavachaye Namo Om Netrebhyo Namo Om Hastraye Namo Om Ishanamurthaye Namo Om Prashoktaye Namo Om Bhagavadaye Namo Om Bhavadevakhyaye Namo Om Satyajatmurtaye Namo Om Bhamadaye Namo Om Bhimshasye Namo Om Shikaye Namo Om Enkavachaye Namo Om Netrebhyo Namo Om Hastraye Namo Om Ishanamurthaye Namo Om Prashoktaye Namo Om Bhagavadaye Namo Om Bhamadaye Om Satyajatmurtaye Namo Om Bhamadaye Namo Om Bhimshasye Namo Om Shikaye Namo Om Enkavachaye Namo Om Netrebhyo Namo Om Hastraye Namo. The next is Sankalpa, the conscious resolution. When you make a Sankalpa in the presence of the Master, the power of the Master's presence manifests your Sankalpa as reality. Now please close your eyes and visualize the ultimate in your inner space. Now keep the flowers and akshata in your left palm and close it with your right palm and keep both the hands on the right thigh. We will now be chanting the Sankalpa mantra. Om Namo Pata Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Vidya Parade Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvamanvantare Ashtavinshaditame Nityayuge प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भद्रखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शताब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मीवेङ्कटेश्वर ऋतौ तुलामासे शुक्लपक्षे अष्टम्यां शुभतिथौ बुधवासरयुक्तायाम् उत्तराषाढा नक्षत्र शूलयोग विष्टिकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्याम् शुभलितौ श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वारशान्त श्यामलापीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवबुद्धरत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपादलब्धविद्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिव करुणा सुमतिकृत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिन्नकाहलादि समस्त विरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा भयापवर्गवर्ष कृष्णानजीमोद परमजगलवकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाख्यादिमान्नकाल निवारण ज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानरहार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्रज श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनीक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मणधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तीश्वर गौर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम येषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपाकटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त विद्रोहशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परम शिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवान श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परम शिव पूजां च करिष्ये। Om Namo Krishna. Please wash your hands with the of water. The next is the Gandhanada. We ring the bell, invoke the presence of all the gods and goddesses, and remove the presence of any negative energies. Now please take the bell in your left hand, hold it above your heart center, and ring the bell along with the mantra. Om Anamadayu Devanam Gamanakandarakshabam Gandhanadam Katomyado Devada Paranjanam Gandha Devadabhyo Namaha. Then next is the Manas Puja, the internal worship. Now please close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji's presence in your heart center. Swamiji seated in your heart center. During the Manasa Puja, turn all your senses inwards and offer the best of the best. Offer your mind as the arya, the sound itself as the music, your thoughts as the dance, all the internal emotions, thoughts, anything that you are having inside your inner space, surrender all of that to Swamiji and only have the devotion left in your inner space. Now please take some flowers in your hands and place your hands in the Purva Mudra. Close your eyes and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra. Om
Padmamasanam Dadya Sahasrarachyutam Hridayih Padyam Jananayo Dadya Manastu Argyam Nivedayet Tena Mridena Achamaniyam Snaniyam Te Rajasmritam Akavajatatvam Vastram Syat Gandhasyat Gandharatvakam Chittam Pragalpayet Pushpam Dhupam Pranan Pragalpayet Tejasatvam Jadipatam Naivedyam Syat Sutambudihi Anahatatvadhirghanta Vayutatvam Chachamaram Sahasraram Bhavet Chatram Shabdatatvam Shagiragam Nityam Indriya Karmani Shansharyam Manasastata Sumekalam Padmamalam Pushpam Nanavidam Tata Amayate Bhava Pushpaihi Archayet Bhava Gocharam Amayam Anahankaram Aragam Mamatam Tata Amohagam Madam Vamcha Advesha Akshopakam Tata Amacharyam Malopam Cha Rajapushpam Vidurmudah Ahimsa Varanam Dushpam Pushpamindriya Nigraha Traya Pushpam Jama Pushpam Jnana Pushpam Japanjanam Vidhi Panchadashe Vama Pushpaihi Sampujayet Bhagavantam Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam.
The next offering is the Upachara Puja, the external worship. The first is the asana, the offering of seat to the master. Now please take some flowers and akshata in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Asanam
Om Sarvabhutantarastaya Sarvabhutantaratmane Kalpayami Paveshatam Vasanam Te Namo Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Suvarnasanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next offering is Swagatam, the offering of welcoming the master. Now please take a flower in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Swagatam
Om Shantadvat Sarvakalpitva Bhavot Paradikaranat Shiva Ukto Mahatantra Mantra Vidvisada Shivaha Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Vitara Akalaya Vai Ameyatvadantoyam Ajatvacha Prakirtitaha Yasya Darshana Vichanti Deva Swami Siddhaye Tasmai De Parameshana Swagatam Swagatam Prabho Adya Me Sapalam Janma Jivanam Sapala Kriyaha Swagatam Yatpaya Tanme Tapasam Paramagatam. Om Hrim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Swagatam Suswagatam Te.
The next offering is Padyam, the offering of water to wash the feet of the master. Now please take an udani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Padyam
Om Yadbhaktilesha Samparkat Paramananda Samplavaha Tasmai De Parameshana Padyam Shuddhaya Kalpayet. Om Hrim Etat Padyam Sarvadeva Devi स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परम शिवाय नमः।
The next offering is Arghya, the offering of the traditional bouquet. Now please take the conch in your hands and offer the Arghya at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra.
Arghya Om Durvakshasamayuktam Bilvabhatram Dadhaparam Shobhanam Shankapatrastam Graharagyam Maheshwara Om Hrim Eshoryah Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Swaha.
The next offering is Achamaniyam, the offering of water for mouthwash. Now please take a nidrani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Achamaniyam
Om Sakala Vinyasa Krama Sarva Paparam Shubham Grahanachamaniyam Tvam Maya Bhaktya Niveditam Om Hrim Idam Achamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Swaha.
The next offering is Madhubarka, the offering of the nectarine drink. Now please take the Madhubarka in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Madhubarka
Om Sarvakarmashanashaya Paripurnasudhatmakam Madhubarkamimam Deva Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Esha Madhubarka Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Swaha.
The next offering is Gandhatailam, the offering of the scented oil. Now please take the scented oil in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Gandhatailam
Om Sneham Grahana Snehena Lokanam Hitakaraka Sarvalokeshu Shuddhasvam Dadami Snehamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Gandhatailam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next offering is Snaniyam, the offering of water for the sacred bath. Now please take the uddarni in your hands and offer the uddarni of water at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so.
Snaniyam Om Idam Shashila Lamvari Satyam Sultam Manoharam Snananatham Te Maya Bhaktya Kalpidam Vyatividyadam Om Hrim Idam Snaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next offering is Vastras, the offering of clothes for the master. Now please take the offering of clothes in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Vastram
Om Maya Chitrapatachanna Nilagukyortejase Niravarana Vijnaya Vasaste Kalpayamyaham Om Hrim Idam Vastrottariyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next offering is Abharanam, the offering of the sacred jewelry. Now please take the jewelry in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Abharanam Om
Svabhavasundarangaya Jana Shaktyashrayayate Suvarnam Bhushanam Dubhyam Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Idam Suvarnabharanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next offering is Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra.
गन्धः ॐ शरीरं ते न जानामि चेष्टां नैव च मया निवेदितान् गन्धान् ग्रहीष्य विलिप्यताम् ॐ ह्रीं एष गन्धः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः.
The next offering is Pushpam, the offering of the fragrant flowers. Now please take the flowers, smear with sandalwood paste in your hands, and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Pushpam Om
तुरीयवन संपन्नं नाना गुणमनोहरम् आनन्दसौरभं पुष्पं गृह्यतामिदमुत्तमम्. ॐ ह्रीं एतानि सचन्दनपुष्पाणि सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय पौषजे.
The next offering is Bilvapatram, the offering of Bilva leaves. Now please take a Bilva leaf, smear with sandalwood paste in your hands, and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Bilvapatram
Om Amritodbhavam Shrivriksham Shankarasya Sada Priyam Bilvapatram Prayachami Pavitram Te Sureshwara. Om Hrim Etani Sajandana Bilvapatrani Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Bhaushate.
The next offering is Tulsi Vatram, the offering of the Tulsi leaves. Now please take the Tulsi leaf, smear with sandalwood paste in your hands, and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Tulasi
Patram Om Namaste Gaurupaya Varadamurtaye Paramatmane Swaha. Om Hrim Idam Sachandana Tulasi Patram Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next offering is Dhupa, the offering of the lit incense sticks. Now please take the incense sticks in your hand and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so.
Dhupa Om Vanaspaniyaso Divyo Gandhadhyassu Manohara Agreya Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pradiriyatam. Om Hrim Esha Dhupa Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next offering is Deepa, the offering of the lit lamp. Now please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so.
Deepa Om Suprakasho Mahadipah Sarvadashtimiravaha Sabhagyamyantara Jyotirdipoyam Pradiriyatam. Om Hrim Esha Deepah Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next offering is Naivedya, the offering of food. Now please take the dharani in your hands and rotate it clockwise over the Naivedya and offer the water at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra.
Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vividam Deva Shakara-Adinirvidam Vaya Niveditam Bhaktya Grahana Parameshwara. Om Hrim Idam Shobhakarra-Naivedyam Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next offering is Paniyam, the offering of water for drinking. Now please take the dharani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra.
Paniyam Om समस्तदेव देवेश सर्वतृप्तिकरं परम् अखण्डानन्द सम्पूर्णं ग्रहाण जलमुत्तमम् ॐ ह्रीं दिनं पानार्तोदकम् सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः।
The next offering is Punarachamaniyam, the offering of water to wash the hands and the mouth. Now please take the udani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra.
Punarachamaniyam Om Uchishtamapyasirva yasya smarnamatrata शुद्धिमाप्नोति तस्मै ते पुनराचमनीयकम् ॐ ह्रीं इदं पुनराचमनीयोदकम् सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय स्वाहा।
The next offering is Aratrikam, the offering of Arati to the Master. Now please take the lit Arati in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so.
Aratrikam Om Hrim Edadipamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Sanganye Jayate Vivandana Sangrananiti Dvadajaratniya Janavati Dvadajamala Samvatsarameva Varunde Maundi Bhavati Urdhve Mundyaha Urdhvameva Varunde Chittachakram Bhavati Chitram Varedat Karma Karpuragoram Karunavadaram Samsaradaram Jagendraram Sada Vadantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Haritam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Haritam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Haritam Namami.
Aratrikam
समर्पयामि भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चरण कमलेभ्यो नमः।
The next offering is Pushpanjali, the offering of the fragrant flowers. Now please take a few flowers in your hands, place your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Pushpanjalihi
Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Akhandamandalakaram Yatam Yena Jaracharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidayine Atmajnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Manad Shri Jagannatho Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyoma Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvaditam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavaditam Trigunaраhitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव शरणमलदेव्यो नमः। ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
We will now be entering into the Paramashiva Puja. The first is Tattvachvanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. Keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, pour an udani of water into your right palm and sip the water from the base of your right palm 3 times. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Wipe your lips twice from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands. With the tips of your index, middle and ring fingers, touch above your upper lip, below your lower lip. Wash your hands. With the tips of your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril and the left nostril. With the tips of your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, left ear, and left ear. Wash your hands. With the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of your hand, right shoulder, left shoulder, and heart center. The next is Sakala Krama. Please close your eyes. Visualize you seated as Bhagavan Paramashiva himself with 25 hands, 50 hands, 75 eyes. During the Sakala Krama, we invoke Bhagavan Paramashiva into every part of our body. Now using your left hand, wipe the front and back of your right hand once, and using your right hand, wipe the front and back of your left hand twice. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your third eye and visualize that they are drenched with the nectar oozing out of your third eye.
Shaktaye Vaushade.
Now keeping your hands together with your palms facing towards you, touch your thumbs to the center of your palms.
Om Ham Shivasanaye Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha.
With the tip of your right hand thumb, touch the tip of your little finger and move your thumbs down towards the base of your little finger.
Om Ham Sadhyojatamurtaye Namaha.
Now your ring finger.
Om Him Vamadeva Buddhyaye Namaha.
Now your middle finger.
Om Hum Bhagavan Hridayaye Namaha.
Now your index finger.
Om Him Tatpurusha Vaktraye Namaha.
Now your thumbs.
Om Hum Ishanamurtaye Namaha.
Now touch your thumbs to the center of your palms.
Om Ham Hum Vidyadehaye Namaha.
Now bend your index, middle and ring fingers to the center of your palms.
Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha.
Now bend your thumbs inwards to the center of your palms.
Om Ham Hum Shivaye Namaha.
Now with the tip of your thumbs, touch the tip of your little fingers and move your thumbs down towards the base of your little finger.
Om Ham Hridayaye Namaha.
Now your ring finger.
Om Him Shirse Namaha.
Now your middle finger.
Om Hum Shikaye Namaha.
Now your index finger.
Om Him Kavachaye Namaha.
Now your thumbs.
Om Ham Sitraye Namaha.
Now bring your hands into the Mushti Mudra and roll them around each other once.
Om Him Kavachaye Hum.
Now bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your third eye.
Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate.
Now bend your thumbs inwards and touch the center of your palms.
Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha.
Now with your right hand thumb and ring finger joined together, touch your Ananda Gandha.
Om Ham Nivasanaye Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha.
Now keeping your thumbs and little fingers joined together, touch your respective knees.
Om Ham Sajjojatamurtaye Namaha.
With your right hand thumb and ring finger joined together, touch your navel center.
Om Him Vamadeva Buddhyaye Namaha.
With your right hand thumb and middle finger joined together, touch your heart center.
Om Hum Bhagavan Hridayaye Namaha.
With your right hand thumb and index finger joined together, touch above your upper lips.
Om Him Tatpurusha Vaktraye Namaha.
With the tip of your right hand thumb, touch the top of your forehead.
Om Hum Ishanamurtaye Namaha.
With your right hand thumb and ring finger joined together, touch your Ananda Gandha.
Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha.
With the tips of your right hand, index, middle and ring fingers, touch your right eye, third eye and left eye respectively.
Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha.
With your right hand thumb and ring finger joined together, touch your Anandananda.
Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha.
With your right hand, little finger and thumb joined together, touch your heart center.
Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha.
With your right hand thumb and ring finger joined together, touch the top of your head.
Om Him Shirase Swaha.
With your right hand thumb and middle finger joined together, touch your back of your head.
Om Shikhaya Namaha.
Now cross your left hand over your right hand in front of your chest. Keep both your hands, index fingers in form of a hook. Uncross your arms, moving them around your head and bring them till your chest.
Om Him Kavachaya Hum.
Now strike your left thumb onto your right palm and your right thumb onto your left palm.
Om Hastraya Pate.
With your right hand index finger and middle finger, strike your left palm thrice.
Om Hastraya Pate.
Now using your right hand index finger and thumb, snap in all the 10 directions around yourself. Starting from the east, go clockwise in all 8 directions, down and up.
Om Hastraya Pate.
Now move your hands from your head to the toes, touching the sides of your body.
Om Ham Shivaya Bhaushate.
The next is the Samanya Arghya Stapana. Mix some akshata, flowers and sandalwood powder into the water in the Panchapatram. Cover the mouth of the Panchapatram with your palm and chant Om 7 times internally. Om, 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 Om. Now snap your index finger and thumb in all the 10 directions around the Panchapatram. Om Hastraya Pate. Now keep your right hand in the Avakuntala Mudra and rotate your index finger around the Panchapatram. Om Haim Lavachaya Hum. Now show the Dena Mudra to the water in the Panchapatram. Om Ham Shivaya Bhaushate. The next is the Avahana. Please take a flower in your hand and offer it to the Atmalinga. Om Ham Shivasana Yanamaha. Now please close your eyes. Take some flowers in your hands. Keep your hands in the Anjali Mudra. Visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva in your inner space. With 25 heads, 50 hands, 75 eyes, having all the Ayudhams in his hands, keeping Devi Paramashiva Shakti on his lap. Meditate on the form of Bhagavan Paramashiva and request him to come and land in your Atmalinga. Receive all of your offerings, your love, your gratitude, your devotion. Lalate Tripundri
Nidhilasturi Dilakaha Spuranmala Spurida Yogi Namasanaha Dadano Dishtalam Kirasi Manirajam Chikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Marunigiri Yogi Vijayate Induri Vavancham Kahastada Jayuktam Shulam Gatankam Asirajama Vayam Syat Pashavarada Kushamanishvara Navame Shveta Kamadasana Sadashiva Swarupam
Om Ham
Shivamurtaye Namaha.
Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha.
Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivaya Namaha. Dhyayami Avahayami.
Now please show the respective mudras for the mantras and invoke the presence of Bhagavan Paramashiva within your Atmalinga. Now place your thumbs onto your respective palms and place your palms open facing upwards. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha.
Vidyavahana Mudram Pradarshya.
Now turn your palms facing downwards. Sthapana. Now bring your hands into fists parallel to each other with your thumbs upwards. Sannidhana. Now put your thumbs inside of your fists. Nishtuna Mudram Pradarshya. Now interlace your fingers inwards and clasp your hands, keeping your thumbs out. Astraya Hum
Panditi Kalanti Mudram Pradarshya.
Now hold your left thumb with your right hand and cover your right hand with your left hand. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Iti Linga Mudra. Now bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra. Namaskara Mudra. Now rotate your right hand index finger around your Atmalinga in a clockwise manner.
Om Haim Kavachaya Hum Iti Avakuntala Mudram Cha Pradarshya.
The next is Upachara Puja. The first is the Asanam. Now please take some akshata in your hands and offer it in front of Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra.
Om Ham Shiva.
Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha.
Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivaya Namaha. Asanam Samarpayami.
The next is offering of Padhyam, Achamanam and Argyam. Please take a mudra of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's feet and offer it in the Padya Patram. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Please take a mudra of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's mouth and offer it in the Achamana Patram. Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Please take a mudra of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's crown and offer it in the Arghya Patram.
Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramaशिव Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Adhyachmanargyam Dattva.
The next offering is Saniyam, the offering of the sacred bath. Now please take another ring of water and offer it on to Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramaशिव Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Sanam Samarpayami. Now please take the ring of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's mouth, and offer it in the Achavana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Swada. The next is the offering of the Vastram. Now please take the turmeric mixed rice in your hands and offer it to Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Vastre Yajno Vita Uttari Avarnartham Akshadan Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now please take the sandalwood paste in your right hand and finger and offer it on to Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please offer the kumkum on top of the sandalwood paste at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Gandhan Dharanayami. Gandhasyopari Haridra Kumkumam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Ashtapushpa Puja, the offering of flowers to Bhagavan Paramashiva and Paramashivara Shakti. Now please take the flowers in your hands and offer it at Bhagavan Paramashiva each time the word Namaha is chanted.
Om Vayevaya Namaha. Om Vasudevasya Namaha. Om Sarvayevaya Namaha. Sarvasya Namaha. Om Isharaya Namaha. Isharasya Namaha. Om Vishwadevaya Namaha. Vishwadevasya Namaha. Om Rudraya Namaha. Om Rudrasya Namaha. Om Rudraya Namaha. Rudrasya Namaha. Om Bhimaya Namaha. Bhimasya Namaha. Om Mahate Devaya Namaha. Mahadevasya Namaha. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Ashtapushpa Pujam Samarpayami.
The next is the offering of Bilva Patram. Now please take the Bilva leaf, smear it with sandalwood paste in your hands, and offer it at Bhagavan Paramashiva. Offer it to Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Bilvapatram Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Dhupa. Now please sprinkle some water on the Ganta. Om Astraya Namaha. The next is please sprinkle some water on the Dhupa stand. Om Astraya Pate. Please offer a flower on the Dhupa stand. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the lit incense sticks in your hand and slowly wave it towards Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring a bell after you do so.
Om Duravidoladolam Dambulvalayo Swan Duravidam Durvayam Vayam Durvamastam Devanam Digastigamam Vapridamam Jushtadamam Pannidamam Devautamam Ardhamasyavartanam Trigumasvamahua Vitrusatvajakshuja Pretir Mahavirmadam Viktavatvariyam Vijam. Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha.
Now please take another ring of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's mouth, and offer it in the Achavana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. The next is the offering of Deepa. Now please sprinkle some water on Deepa. Om Hastraya Bate. Now please offer a flower on the Deepa. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so.
Om Uddhita Sadadavayo Bhakshandara Jangama Vajogashyamatya Hadivam Jariyavisha Manavaikam Tirjadave Yogamastamvara Janjarate Aridradakshagari Shriya Paripataya. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Deepam Darshayami.
Now please take another ring of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's mouth, and offer it in the Achavana Patra. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. The next is the offering of Naivedyam, the food offering. Now please sprinkle some water on the Naivedyam. Om Hastraya Bhate. Please offer a flower on the Naivedyam. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the food offering in your hands and slowly please take the Uddarani in your hands and hover the Uddarani over the Naivedyam and offer the water in front of Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Madhvadavitayate Mudsaram Vijindavaha Madhina Sarvojadihi Madrakta Madhvajivataspati Agumrajaha Madhyalasana Vida Madhvan Bhavanaspadevadvakam Suduryaha Madhvinamo Pavastanaha Madhumatu Om Namo Shivaya Namaha Nithyanandeshwari Parameshakti Sameta Nithyanandeshwara Parameshivaya Namaha Naivedyam Nivedayami Nivedyanantaramatramam Samarpayami. The next is offering of Tambulam. Now please take the Akshata in your hand and offer it in front of Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Tambulam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Aratrikam, the offering of the lit lamp. Now please sprinkle some water on the Karpurarati plate. Om Hastraya Namaha. Please offer a flower on the Karpurarati. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the Karpurarati in your hands and slowly wave it towards Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Tasya Rajamadatte Swarajatam Rajavadam Menete Devasva Vedani Harisam Jiramanti Etavanto Vai Devanam Savaha Sreyasmaivan Prayachanti Sreyanam Varasuvante Rajaya Devasvarajara Bhudi Tatra Suryo Bhakeshataram Nevamukyuto Bhanyikoto Yamakni Tameva Bhantamanuvadi Sarvam Dasyavada Sarvagyanam Vihati Karpooranam Karunavadayam Samsarasaram Jagendraharam Sadavadam Hridayavinte Pavam Bhavani Saitam Namami Pavam Bhavani Saitam Namami Pavam Bhavani Saitam Namami. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Karpuragiyam Sandarshayami Rakshandarayami. The next offering is Pushpanjali, the offering of fragrant flowers. Now please take some flowers and keep your hands in Anjali Mudra and offer the flowers at Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Pushpanjalim Samarpayami. The next is the Gayatri Mantra Japa and Mula Mantra Japa. Please hold your Yajna and chant the Gayatri Mantra 11 times internally. The next is the Mula Mantra Japa. You chant the Shiva Mula Mantra 11 times internally. The next is the Kshama Prarthana, requesting Bhagavan Paramashiva for forgiveness for any mistake that we have offered in the puja. Please take some flowers, akshata and durva grass in your hands. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha, Om Haim Kavachaya Hum, Om Ham Shivaya Voshate. Now please pour some water in your hands, and at the end of the mantra, let the water flow down through your index finger onto the left side of Bhagavan Paramashiva. Om Yankinjit Karma Devesha Sada Supradushkiram Tanmesha Madastasya Bhukshakshama Shankara Shivo Data Shivo Dokta Shiva Sarvamidam Jagate Shivo Yajit Sarvatra Yashiva Sohamevatu. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. The next is the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. Now please keep your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, pour an udrani of water and sip the water from the base of your palm 3 times. Om Atma Tattvam Shodayami Svada, Om Vidya Tattvam Shodayami Svada, Om Shiva Tattvam Shodayami Svada. Now please wipe your lips twice from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands with the tips of your index, middle and ring fingers. Touch above your upper lip, below your lower lip. Wash your hands with the tips of your index finger and thumb joined together. Touch your right nostril and left nostril. With the tips of your ring finger and thumb joined together. Touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hands with the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together. Touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and heart center. Let us now offer our deep gratitude at the lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji and conclude the puja with the Purna mantra.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.
Please bow down to Bhagavan Paramashiva and Swamiji.